the Luis Ortiz fight. I know, like, that's a fight you really wanted. Obviously, we know the situation that happened with that. Now you got to kind of come full circle and fight Bermane Stiverne. Is that difficult to be in one mindset, getting prepared for one opponent, and now you got to come back and switch that all up? I mean, is that a difficult switch for you, or does that even matter?
It could be difficult. It could be a difficult switch depending on what type of fighter you're dealing with. See, in my situation, it's not a difficult switch because I came from a strong opponent to a less weaker opponent. But not only less weaker opponent, an opponent that I already beat opponent I done slaughtered opponent that I almost killed opponent. I told Bermane that I was going to beat him to an inch of his life opponent, and he didn't believe me. So that opponent had to witness my victory, but only had to do it in the hospitals, under the beds, under the needles, because I beat him to an inch of his life. Doctor said, we don't even know how you still on your feet.
Wow.
And he told this story himself. He said, not because you didn't get knocked out, it's because your health, your life. I beat that man into a concussion. I beat that man until he started pissing out blood. I don't know about no dehydration story. He only believes that they have a few people that's haters of mine that's going to believe that shit. Even when they don't believe it, they'll still believe it because they got some kind of animosity against me, which I don't know why. Because I'm the only one that's been calling every motherfucker body out in the heavyweight division. I'm the only one that's been knocking these niggas out in the heavyweight division. Not the way I knock them out, but it's how I do it. What makes me the king, man, is how I do it. They need to understand and look at my history. Look me up. Stop worrying about hearsay so much. Like the pastor would say, you better grab your Bible and bring him to the church because I could be telling you a lie. But if you're following the word with me, you'll know if I'm telling the truth or not. People don't want to bring their boxing Bible with them when they come and see a service. Because they rather believe in the next man that's next to him. With the next man could be deceived. He can manipulate you. He can be the devil in disguise to try to trick you into believing what your eyes don't really see, but only tricking you.
Damn.
But, man, they better get on board, though. They better realize and appreciate a real one. I don't want to be appreciated when my career is over with because I already know my untold story is going to be one that's been going to be talked about forever, for years to years to come, about that boy from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, that had that right-hand hammer.
I heard that, dog. I heard that. But does that just having to, fight a guy that you fought already, does that make it difficult for you to get up and motivated for this fight, or do you use the whole Ortiz situation to try and, fuel that motivation? Like, does any of that change for you?
Man, I tell you, I already told you I'm a savage, man. I don't have to get motivated to whoop your ass. A savage don't have to get motivation. He already got it inside of him. It's called killer instinct. I got a killer instinct that's inside of me that it only takes for me to get in my atmosphere. I call myself a lion because I'm a true king. And when you enter the jungle, my jungle, wherever my light touches shall be my kingdom, like the nigga said in Mufasa and symbol of the Lion King. Wherever the light touches my kingdom is my possession. And when they get in the ring, that's my kingdom. So I roar. I get up like a king. I get up off my seat. I put on my warrior suit. I put on my shoes and my boot. And I come with these fists, melee style. But shit, these motherfuckers want to come with a sword and a shield. Come Philly style.
Any official prediction for Bermane Stiverne?
Death by sentence. I look at it like this. He told Chris Arreola the second time that he was going to come and finish the job because he didn't do it the first time. He was just starting the task. So I started the task. I'm going to complete the mission. And I damn sure going to get the job done come November the 4th at the Barclays Center. Brooklyn, here we come, baby. Bomb squad.